practice started out with all kinds of commercial litigation and eventually evolved into a lot of emphasis on real estate-related litigation and particularly construction litigation. What inspired me to get into mediation is, as an attorney, I had a difficult time finding mediators who had expertise in those areas. Even though a mediator is not the expert, is not the lawyer, the mediator gets a lot of credibility by being able to speak the language of the case. So I found that a lot of people needed experience, particularly construction mediators, but also general commercial litigation mediators. I'm board certified in business litigation, and I think that gave me some credibility in that area. So when I had trouble finding people, I started to do mediation with an eye that eventually, when I retired, as I have from the practice of law, that I would be able to mediate in these areas. Well, although I am certified in family, I've never been given a family case, I guess because I don't practice in that area and I'm not known in that area. I still think I could make a contribution in the business side of family mediation, but I haven't been given that chance. So the cases that I work in is the area that I practiced in. Anything related to real estate. I represented a lot of developers, so anything to do with entitlements in condominium association litigation was an area that's very rich and very heavy in Miami. I get a lot of work in that area, but anything to do with business and particularly the real estate side of business is what I do. So I'm a people person, and I really like to get to know people. I think it's a good idea to connect with people on an individual basis. I think it gives me credibility with them when I start to, frankly, push them towards a solution. Not a specific solution, but towards reaching a solution. So I try to make a connection with people on an individual basis. I try to assure them that I'm there to help them. I'm pretty proactive. I don't think people hire me to just relay offers back and forth. I guess I wouldn't say I'm evaluative, but I might be a little closer to evaluative than a lot of people. And the more that I do it, the more confidence I get that I can help people find a solution by using my experience and my knowledge to throw out ideas, come up with proposals that often people will accept from the mediator that they might not accept from the other party. Well, I'm easy to schedule with, thanks to my online presence, which I think is great. I think that I get a lot of referrals from people because of my experience in areas that there are not a lot of mediators with that experience. So there's a lot of mediators that have been judges or have been personal injury lawyers or whatever that know how to do that kind of stuff, and I've done some of that. But there aren't that many mediators out there that have the expertise in the areas that I have. So I think people pick me for that, and I hope they come back because they think I work hard and that they like working with me. Well, it's very hard not to measure success by settlement, even though we're not supposed to. In my experience as a lawyer, by the time most people get to mediation, sometimes it's the second or third, they really want to settle the case. I mean, they might say they don't and they're all fire and brimstone, but they've had it. Everybody's had enough of spending money on lawyers, and the lawyers have had enough of their clients. So I like to settle the case if I can. Somebody put it well, I thought. They said, we're here to try to settle the case, and if we can't, to find out why we can't do that today. So I try to adopt kind of that philosophy. So my success is I like to settle cases, but I at least like the parties to feel that they've been heard, had the opportunity to fully explore the options, and know where they're standing in the case going out the door. I exercise, I have fun with my friends. I'm kind of a friend person. I like to do a lot of outside activities when I'm in North Carolina and then when I'm back in Florida. I don't know, just live my life, be social, enjoy this last quarter or whatever it is of my life and my career.